Hello guys, welcome back to my FT Otaku channel. Today I am going to talk about TENSEI topic of web novel chapter 84, The Downfall of Falmas Kingdom Part 3. If you haven't watched the previous part of this video or chapter, you can find the links in the description below. And before we will start, this video contains spoilers ahead from the anime and manga series. If you don't want to be spoiled, you can stop watching this video, and if you will continue enjoy this video. Please do not forget to like, subscribe my channel and click on bell icon to get notification for amusing similar video like this in coming future. This video is continuation of previous part of chapter 84, The Downfall of Falmas Kingdom. Let's get continue. 3 days passed. The nobles has assembled and the imperial conference was held. Different from the previous one, there were no composure in the king and minister's expressions, only seriousness. The nobles felt the difference in the atmosphere and tension was showing on their faces. The nobles were informed about the king's story. Hearing that speech, the nobles were thrown into chaos. This country was defeated by the monster's country Tempest. Therefore, to take the responsibility, I will abdicate from the throne. Due to the explosive statements that were spoken by the king, the conference became complicated. The disastrous fate of the subjugation army was announced by the minister. The unbelievable content was the only survivor was the king alone. The criticisms were flooding against the king's decision to fulfill the demand of compensation. Such talks was justified. As Falmas Kingdom was a large country with total population of 30 million, the taxes revenue that the national treasury received each year was about 5 million gold coins. That was also the taxes revenue of last year, however the demanded compensation was 1,500 star gold coins, or 150,000 gold coins, or proportional to 3% of yearly tax revenue. Moreover, in regards to surrendering territories, the nobles were furious and speak loudly for the king to take responsibility. They demand the royal family to pay the indemnities, also they firmly refuse to cede the territories. The nobles' complaints were not completely unjustified. However, the nobles had forgotten. The opponent was a demon lord who can crush an army by himself. Or rather, perhaps they did not want to believe it when that matter was pointed out. There are some who turned pale, but there are some who act impudently too. Just like what King Adomalus had been worried, the nobles didn't reach any conclusion, and the conference was in utter chaos. King, even if you abdicated, you cannot escape from taking responsibility. In the first place, did you think you can escape only by yourself? If this one did not abdicate, then I will receive the demon lord's wrath, is that fine with you? Moreover, if this one don't abdicate and keep governing, there is no other choice than to become a vassal state, are you prepared for that? Goo, however, to unconditionally surrender to that monster is. He kept repeating such exchange many times. The ministers look at this situation and remembered their previous conversation with the king, their face become red from anger. King Adomalus certainly can be considered a greedy person, but not to such extent into avarice, blind greed. Moreover, he is not a foolish king, and his eyes see what lies ahead. Even the mistake this time was surely also originated from his desire to protect his country's interest. To push all the blame into the king was a mistake. That was not something that can be tolerated. The nobles as always were just wanted to protect their own interest, and as for the sake of Falmas Kingdom itself, it was obvious that they never cared for the lives and properties of the citizens. In the end, the conference ended without reaching any agreement. It was going just like the prediction of Rimuru, or rather, Wisdom King Raphael. Civil war erupted in Falmas Kingdom between the king's faction and the nobles' faction. The result was the downfall of Falmas Kingdom. Henceforth, it was passed down on the later generation as a country that was destroyed because of the demon lord's wrath. For now, this is where the video ends. By the way guys, you can comment down below for the improvement of my video. That's all for today, see you in my next part of this video.